Well, isn't this all out of sorts? My hair and my plan type thing. I was in my dining room chilling because it's so sunny and so pretty out. I was just sitting there enjoying the sun, sipping my Wawa pumpkin spice latte, and posting a shit ton of stuff to Snapchat and some to Instagram. Both have the same name, I mean Euphoria. And I come back here to talk to my boyfriend on IMView, and then he's like, "Oh, now I'm going AFK." I'm like, "I came back here for you," and he's like, "Oh my lord." So I was like, "Well, it's okay because I was gonna do a little video anyway. It's all good." And he's like, "Okay, you do your vid, and I'll kick you while I'm away. I shouldn't be gone too long." So I'm like, "Okay." I mean, either way, I'm gonna be back in my room at some point. It's kind of inevitable. So, yeah. I didn't really get much when I was at the bazaars. I feel like I keep saying bazaar instead of bazaar. But I feel like everyone else pretty much got more stuff than me. I mean, it's a fact, everyone did. I don't even know if my niece really got much of anything. She probably got stuff, but I didn't really see. We didn't really like show each other what we got. We just kind of ended up knowing what we got because I was with my mom and my sister was with her daughter, my niece. So it was the four of us. So we kind of were like in teams in a way, but it wasn't like planned to be like that. I originally thought it was just gonna be me and my mom, and that was it. I had no idea that we were having all four of us go. I think my sister Jess was surprised that I was even awake at the hour I was awake. But when I first saw her, I was like, yeah, I'm awake because I stayed up all night to make sure that I was able to do this. Because if I were to fall asleep, I wouldn't have been able to go. And I haven't slept since, and it's almost 2 p.m. Still haven't slept. I've been up. I'm not really even tired. Actually, no, I can't say that. I mean, I was a little tired, but since I have my latte, I'm kinda still awake. If I was relaxing and I rested my eyes for a little bit, I might be able to fall asleep. I don't know. But on the way to the couple of places we went, I was like almost falling asleep in the car. But after being out in the cold and everything, that woke me up again. So we first were going to we were first going to a bazaar, but we ended up like making wrong turns and we found a yard sale, but it was like it had to do with a church nearby, so they had these like color coordinated like things on how things were priced. So, like if it was green, it would be like $2 or $3, but if it was red, it was $1. It was weird. I didn't get anything at that yard sale. My sister and my mom got some like bags of like forks, and my mom got some other stuff. She got a lot of stuff. She only spent like $40 maybe total, but not at the yard sale. I just mean like all together from everything she bought. So they got some stuff at the yard sale, and then we went to the first bazaar, and it feels like it was still setting up. Like they shouldn't have let us in, but they did. It was a really small room. Like you walk back and forth and that's it, but they had stuff in corners. It wasn't that big of a room. So we were there for like maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we were out, and I didn't get anything at the first one. But then at the last one, which was actually I think a preschool. If it wasn't preschool, it was a different it was like kindergarten. But I think it was my preschool I went to. I don't know. And they always have a bazaar there. So I got some jewelry there, and I had it in this bag. And it reminds me of Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, when she was like looking around in the trash can. Well, is it really a trash can? It was just like the trash in general, and it was like a big trash room, but it had like really cool kind of trash. Like if I were to dumpster dive in that and where it was in the movie, that would be so cool because it was all futuristic stuff and nothing looked really nasty from what I remember. And she had a bag, and it was almost kind of like this, or maybe even see-through. But it just reminds me of something that would be from that movie. Anyway, maybe just about $2 for everything here. I picked out these cute little heart earrings. The bag itself was 25 cents. Since Christmas is coming up, I thought these were just adorable. They were darling to me. Little Christmas bells. I found this ring, and I tested it a little bit. You can kind of bend it, not too much though. And then there was this ring, this heart. I don't know if like any stones in that are actually like real of anything, probably not. But it felt sturdy, like it doesn't feel like it's just cheap. And then this one I thought was just like cool and badass, but so simple at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that's badass. And I would have to layer it on top of these because if I wear it by itself, it fits, but it's twos. So that was like not even a haul. That was just like a miniature little collective thing. I'm looking on my Snapchat just to make sure I have everything because I took pictures of each individual item. Okay, so I have, yep, a little bell ring thing. What are these? Little, I think, yeah, just bells. Like bells and ribbons. Busy rings. What I call the rad ring, because I never really saw this kind of stone on a ring like this before, so I called it rad. Got the little heart thingy-majiggy earrings, the ring, and yeah, that little study piece. Looked like a bullet almost. That's all I got. That's all I did. I didn't really see anything else at the bazaars. Yeah, I posted a shit ton of stuff on my Snapchat, so if you wanna follow me, my name. I have to find this thing. EMMYDUPHORIA. And that's the same name for my Instagram too, so if you don't know my Instagram and you want to follow that, it's the same exact name. I was following people that had like really cool cats. Is that weird? I mean, it's what Instagram is. You follow who you want to follow, right? I want to see more pictures of these cats. So I was following these people that have really cool cats or just post really cool pictures of cats, and they've been following me back. So there's this one particular. There's a couple of cats that look like my cat. I mean, he's original in his own way, but his look isn't necessarily original because he's just a black cat, like my cat Zoro, but he's fluffier and he has like a broader face. And this cat, Birdie, reminds me of my Zoro, except he has like He has a thinner face. Zoro's is like, Birdie's is so this is Birdie. And in certain pictures, it looks just like my cat, though. Like the angle that you get him in, like that one. Like that looks like it could be my cat, Zoro. And I like it when the cats are just like sitting and they're chilling like this. Whenever Zoro does that, my mom thinks he looks like a badass. It's so funny. I just randomly came across him. I feel like it was meant to be. Like they look like they could be long lost siblings. I showed my mom this picture, and she was like, "Yeah, he looks cool." But she thinks that my cat looks cool. But she's just a little biased because she loves Zoro to death. Like that's her favorite cat. Oh hey, I have so many followers now. I think it's mainly because I've been following these people that have cats and shit. I feel like that's the main reason why. But, you know, it's whatever. I mean, I'm getting follows. And I follow pretty much everybody back. I even have the person that was my graphic arts teacher. He somehow found my Instagram. I think because of Facebook. Facebook can, like, tell people, like, oh, hey, this person has an Instagram if you want to add them. So I guess he found me that way. If not, in a really weird fucking way he found me. I don't know. So let's see. Look at these cats. I probably have an Instagram just like with a picture of the cat. That'd be fine with me. I'm on Instagram and on Snapchat because these videos were taken on Snapchat and then I put them on Instagram. And I was doing little snippets asking, does this hair really even look like it could be real hair? Because when I first got the, and then got it with me, she was saying how girls really have done this kind of coloring shit to their hair and it looks like it could be real like my actual hair. And people have, like, who did you ask me if it's my hair? But I'm not gonna lie to them, I usually just say no, it's a weird. Like, oh, okay, and I actually had a lady at the bazaar. I was sitting on the floor and I had the capture ring and stuff. And she was like, oh, is that really your hair? I was like, no, it's a wig. She was like, oh, I like it. If I were young, I would be doing that thing too. She didn't look that old. I would guess maybe in the 30s, maybe. And she was like, oh, yeah. If I was young, I would be doing that. She probably thinks I'm a teenager, though. Even though I'm almost 25. So, I don't know. I was just asking on both social media platforms, like, does it just look like a wig, or does it look like it could actually be someone's hair that they dyed? Because I guess maybe people are so surprised by the colors that they're like, is it your hair? Did you really do that to your hair? I mean, how does it affect you at all? Like, what does it matter if I bleach my hair like 20 times to get these colors? Like, how would it affect you? Get it? But I mean, maybe it just looks that cool that they think, oh no, she didn't do that to her hair, that's a good. But it doesn't really fucking matter if it doesn't look realistic at all because it doesn't really get paid $20 for it. But at the same time, it's in good shape. I've been taking good care of it. It barely gets hungry. Like sometimes it takes a little bit to run the finger through it, but you brush it out and it's like literally good as new. This wig is barely giving me any problems. I never try to put heat to it because I don't know if it can handle heat. I don't know if synthetic wigs can even take heat at all. So I haven't tried. I just let it be. I either brush it out or I just use water on it. I haven't done hairspray to it, nothing. I don't want to mess it up. So, I feel like it photographs really well. I feel more confident no matter what. I just love the way it looks. I'm trying to get some of it behind the headphones so it doesn't really bother me. Everything is about this. I'm a freaking red fan, so I'll explain that. But yeah, whenever I go out in this, I feel like everyone is like so it kind of gives me an insight like if people really have really colorful hair, this is probably what they feel like I'm doing because I felt constantly watched when I was at those bazaars. And I that kind of makes me think like people are gonna like laugh at me because they're not like used to some colorful hair and they're like, ah, she looks good, she looks like she's like like I don't know what to expect. I don't go out in the cell that much and I've been trying to. It's almost like a social experiment, but not really, because I'm not trying to get any kind of reaction or anything. But, I mean, it's my life. I get stares no matter what, because I have such a baby face, I walk pigeon-toed, I don't walk straight so when my feet go inwards or outwards and anything inwards. So that's already one reason to stare at me. 2, I look young. 3, I'm tiny. 4, I wear hats. The hats alone, like, make people stare. And then I have colorful hair too, so it's like all these factors are just tying into it. And it's like, okay, well, I'm just doing my thing here, like, take a picture of last longer, just kidding. I don't think anyone would look at me long enough to actually try to get a picture. Never seen that happen. Okay. That kind of ruined my childhood. Just a warning. I go and I look on my Instagram and just scroll through, look at pictures. And if you want to see your childhood, you don't want to look at this, but I see Big Bird, no, Grinch, Grinch, whatever his fucking name is, Basket. And the other ones are great. What the heck? And then the caption just says, just me and my zombies. At work, you know, besides the person who. So that's a thing. As long as you have your imagination, you can do anything, pretty much. Make anything come true. But yeah, that's all. I'm trying to get opinions anyway. Like, any media, any person I talk to, I'll be like, you this could actually do something for you. It's whatever. It's Bazaar. A lot of Texas.